What's the purpose of your life? What do you feel you want to do? Or have you decided about anything? Or you're just going with the flow? Or we are just running in the rat race? Are you really living a happy life? After you work for 20 years in your profession or your job, do you still say, wow, I'm looking for the next Monday morning? A child is unconditionally happy when the child is born. What happens to the child over the years? As a parent, as society, as educators, we condition the child. Stress, anxiety, is that we want our children to live like? Believe me, our Bharatiya education system was the best. The Mughals and the Britishers ruined it. One day you'll live with a chip in your hands. Not in your hands, maybe in your brain. And you'll walk like a robot. And then you'll say, let's go back. But by the time it'll be too late. Namaste. I have not prepared my talk. I'm just coming in front of you to share my thoughts. My first question to you all is, what's the purpose of your life? What do you feel you want to do? Or have you decided about anything? Or you're just going with the flow? Or we are just running in the rat race? What is it? Can somebody answer? Don't tell me moksha. Because that's what not you're doing. None of you are doing that. So don't lie. Tell me what you're doing. What's your purpose of life? Yes, Kimberly. Oh, that's your educational goal or your professional goal, right? But that's not purpose of life. Is that the purpose of life? How many would say, I want to live a happy life? Everyone? Are you really living a happy life? I don't know. After you work for 20 years in your profession or your job, do you still say, wow, I'm looking for the next Monday morning? I don't know. A child is born happy. A child is unconditionally happy when the child is born. What happens to the child over the years? What happens? What do we do to the child? As a parent, as society, as educators, we condition the child. And so much we condition that the child, you know what happened on the stage in the last 3 hours? That fear, that being conscious, and what else? Stress, anxiety. Is that we want our children to live like? Is that the purpose you want them to live for? Now I would like to ask you another question, very relevant. If we all want to be happy and we have our professional goals, what has our education system done to us in the last 100, 200 years? What has it done to us? We are still fighting for power. We still have the maximum budget for our army and military on the borders. We cannot see each other in the next door. We are getting away from each other. We got plastic, and today we dread plastic. We want innovations, and we feel very good about it. And finally, what do? No, it's not required. Believe me, you will all throw away AI like plastic one day. We feel development. What is development? We want our children to develop and grow. To be what? What are we heading to? I don't know if you may have or may not have, if you can just go back into the timeline history, 1,000 years before. The Indraprastha University, or the ancient India Gurukul system, what it used to be. The vocational learning, the skill-based learning, the learning of the 5 elements, the dharti, the akash, the jal, the vayu, and the agni. Where is that gone? We don't even know about it today. We don't even connect our syllabus to it. We are just studying subjects to become a pilot, to become a doctor, to become an engineer, or to become somebody. And I don't know what do we do after becoming that. We just earn some money, we just run in the rat race, and one day all have to be 6 feet below the ground or burn to ashes. What do we leave behind us? What do we leave behind us? Happiness or stress for our children? What do children see in us? A happy parent or a stressful parent? I don't have answers to this. I don't have answers to this. I'm sure you all must be having the answers to this. Recently, NEP, the National Education Policy for India, has given Panchkosha as their main methodology. And what is Panchkosha? The Annamaya Kosha, the physical body. The Pranamaya Kosha, the soul, the inner body, the subtle body. The Manomaya Kosha, the mental being. What is the fourth one? Anyone knows? The Vijnanamaya Kosha, the knowledge, the wisdom that we have. And the last one, you know what it is? Anandamaya Kosha. And what is Anandamaya Kosha? Even they want everyone to reach bliss. And what is bliss? Unconditional happiness. And how do we get unconditional happiness? By filling our stomach. I may have to do dieting. I can eat one chapati and still survive the whole day. Somebody will say, no, I want 2 kachoris and 2 sandwiches and 4 paranthas and a big bowl of rice, and still I'm starving. What is starving? The stomach or the tongue? So, what are we heading to? The purpose of life? Is it moksha? What is the education system doing today? Churning individuals into one size fits all. Like most of our speakers, you know what they said? That we are all unique. We all want to do what we really want to do. This little boy talked about football, and he did as a story of his own, and you could see the difference. When you talk about your story, there's a difference. And when you preach, there's a difference. When you mug up and you answer something, there's a difference. What do the exams do? What do they test? Can anyone say? Some educationists are here, some academicians are here. What do the exams do? Huh? Factual information testing, memory testing, your understanding testing, right? Can I ask you one very basic question? Can they test or examine your happiness quotient? How happy the child is? Can they examine and test your feelings? Why do we need exams? Why are we unnecessarily running in the rat race? Competitive exams, wow. 15 lakh children appearing for the exams, 0.1% getting into them, universities, and still running in the rat race. जिंदगी क्यों है हमारी? Only for running? Only for blaming each other? Only for controlling each other? You know what's my dream for a school? I was doing a podcast yesterday and somebody was talking about it. Multi-level, multi-grade. And what does that mean? A child 3 years old can learn in class 6. Not in class 3. And vice versa. As per your skills, as per your talent, as per your choice, as per your passion, like the footballer. Somebody may question him, when you retire, what will happen? Because sports people retire very early. Arey, that's what is required. You have financial freedom at 40 and you retire and you enjoy life. Not like me getting 60 and then maybe retire. So what are we looking at this world for? Fights, wars, or love, collaboration, harmony. Putting each other down in the name of religion, caste, creed, or loving each other, embracing each other. What are we looking at? Fighting for one position in your organization? Or one contract as a businessman? Conning somebody? Duping somebody's money? What are we looking at? What are we doing in this world? Why are we running? And just think, sit back and think. Are you the same child who was born to your parents and how the child was unconditionally happy? Can you be the same again today? I don't know, like that little boy, the footballer with passion, how many of us are really doing what we really love to do? Or we are passionate about. Like somebody may want to just swim, somebody may want to just row boat, or somebody may just want to do hiking and trekking, or somebody may want to just do meditation. नहीं, ये meditation कर रहा है, he is not the right person for the society. Believe me, our Bharatiya education system was the best. The Mughals and the Britishers ruined it. Ruined it. And now, when yoga has become an international yoga day, everyone practices it. When we have World Meditation Day, everyone practices it. But we don't respect our own roots and cultures and traditions. Irony. So sad. What are we heading to? And believe me, the whole world is looking up to us as the most beautiful, like somebody talked about relationships, the most comfortable country with best relationships in the world. Most comfortable people. And we are still running towards them, copying them, aping them. For what? To again get into single families, divorces, staying away from each other and just fighting for power or for some little money. I think it's time. It's big time. Let's not talk about Satyug or Ram Rajya, but at least we can hope to see something in our lifetimes like that. We are almost around the corner for Diwali. I'm hoping for Ram Raj. I don't know how many of you are hoping for the same. And what does that mean? It means there are no boundaries. There are no doors locked in the houses. There is nobody who speaks lie. Nobody abuses anyone. The social media channels don't use bad words. Where we have to protect from our children. The movies are clean and good. No, but where will we have fun then? Wow. So you have fun by all abusing people, right? By fighting, by killing each other. That's what is fun. Oh no, it's not exciting. What's exciting then? Accidents. That's exciting. Yeah? No, I don't want to do meditation. It's not exciting. It's very calming. Oh, you don't want to be calm. You want to just always stay on the move. Great. Go ahead. So, my dear friends, children and parents, please think, what are we heading to? Plastic came and gone, development, AI is coming. And believe me, you will remember my words, I may be there or not, but one day you'll live with a chip in your hands. That day is not far. Not in your hands, maybe in your brain. And you'll walk like a robot. That's what the life you want. And then you'll say, let's go back. But by the time it will be too late. Because AI will take over and control the country and the world. Development is not technology. Development is going towards moksha. Understanding your inner self. Understanding happiness. Being with yourself. That's growing. That's growth. Please don't teach your children wrong things. What's growth? Teach them the right things. What's growth? I'm sure some of you must have done some research, but believe me, I have been in touch with many of these spiritual gurus, and the maximum followage they have, the sadhaks they have, are between the age 18 and 25. And you know why? Poor children are lost. They don't know what to do. Expectations are here. Their learning is here. The peer pressure is high. The expectation to perform is the highest. Can everyone do that? Has God made the world like that, where everyone can perform the highest number one ranked? No. Ranking is a myth. It's not required. It's not possible. Like one size cannot fit all, ranking is useless. It's basically not required at all. What we need to know is we all have our own talents, skills, vocations, understandings. We should grow by that and keep living life as it comes. But we live in the future, what will happen tomorrow, and we forget the past. So let me end with a shloka from Bhagavad Gita, which everyone knows. Karmanya vadikarastu ma phaleshu kadachane. So keep doing what you are doing and leave it to the Lord to give you the results. But let's not fight. Let's not create a dirty world. I want a borderless world where there's no army. I want a neighborhood where they don't lock their houses. I want a society where they respect each other. When you're on the road, they don't throw garbage. So, last question I would like to ask you is, are you really educated or you are just literate? Think about this. What's education in the real terms of our Bharatiya sanskar and culture? I'll leave you with this. Thank you very much. Namaste.